Hi, welcome to the Brits of Gaming. Today I'm going to be doing terrain. I'm going to show you how I do my terrain. I've actually been practicing how to paint rocks, and I think I've got it. But I'm going to show you how I do my terrains. I don't think anybody's ever seen it yet. Well, you will today. But I'm going to from the previous videos from him being built and these, I'm going to use these to do the terrains. There's going to be some painting these doing because there's bullets on this one. This one's got some sort of pipe thing on that one. So, and obviously we're going to paint the bases anyway. You're going to need to take these off, but I can't get him off, so he's going to have to stay on. So I'm going to have to be very careful. So what we're going to use, let me just move these out of the way. If you want foliage, I've not got much terrain stuff. I'm in the middle of building a diorama, which I'm not going to do on YouTube yet because it's my first one. I want to see how it goes. I'm going to be making a diorama for these guys. But I might not be using this guy because he's glued on, so it's impossible to try and get him off there. But that's something similar to the terrain, but obviously I've improved since then. But yeah, the terrain's getting built, diorama's getting built for them. I've got some foliage. There's this stuff, but I've already poured some into a tub because this stuff gets everywhere. Let me just, hang on, let's open it down a minute so I don't get it all over the desk. It's called Blended Turf, Earth Blend. I don't know the brand. Oh, Woodland Scenic. I can't show on that one because if I tilt it, it will get everywhere. But on this one I can. Yeah, Woodland Scenic. I've got from Army Painters, Brown Battleground. And this stuff is what was on that other guy I was showing you. So it looks like little broken rocks. Not rocks, but little baby rocks. All this can be purchased off Amazon if you got me at local store. I've got these from Warhammer themselves. I think the stickiness on that's gone. Still stickiness is still just there. Some tufts. I've got some normal green ones as well. They're in my box somewhere. I can find them. I've got these like little wooden things, but these are what I use to paint up into rocks. So we've got that. You're going to need some glue. I've using this stuff. This and other I've got some snow, I've got all sorts, but at this point I'm not using it in a minute. Came with it, but PVA glue is good as well. And I am missing some glue, so hang on 2 seconds. There we go. And probably some super glue to glue the rocks down. I am not feeling well. I am full of cold. Me and my family have all got it, and it's horrible. Hang on, the microphone's all the way over there, so if you didn't hear me much, I do apologise. Right. So, like I said, what we're going to do is going to get these little buggers off here. So, let me get some kitchen roll on here on my desk there, so I can put these guys on so they don't get scratched up or damaged. Just going to use the bottom of my paintbrush to push inside there. Push. Oh, and this one's got a skull, which is going to be a bugger because I haven't got no fucking. We'll leave that one in a minute because I don't want to lose it. I ain't got no waif bone. I still have no waif bone. I've ordered it and it still hasn't not turned up. Let's pop this guy off. that guy off there. Get this guy off here. And obviously can't do him. But some of these do need a bit of a wipe because they're being sat for a bit, they're a bit dusty. Right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some brown. No matter what brown you want to use, I'm going to use leather brown. You want that for a base coat to sit down on. You don't need to be neat or anything because it's not going to get covered up. It's just there just in case it's a bit showing through. You can see a bit of mud underneath. So I'll give that a good shake. Let me just move that out of the way. And with me, because I've done quite a bit, I'm going to pour quite a bit out. And for me to hold it, I'm going to use one of these to hold it. It's not necessary, but it just makes it more easy to hold. Get myself a brush. That one will do. Will it? Yeah, that one will do. And then just going to go and paint just the top bit. If you get it on the other side bit, don't worry about that because you could touch that up with some black anyway. Well, this one, I'm going to take this one off. Take this skull off here a minute. Put it back on. I am really sorry that I keep sniffling. I do apologise. So but that's basically what we're looking for. Just get the brown covering the top bit. So what I'll do is I will go and get the rest of these painted, get his base painted, and I'll be back to you once I've got that done. And there we go. I've put them back on for now because we need to, next is we've got to glue the rocks down. So we need to figure out where we want to place the rocks. Right, what I'm going to do is get some of these, get quite a few out, and then pick one of these up and figure out where I want to place one of these rocks. And I might already have one, which that one might be looks a bit too big for that one. That one looks a bit too big. There. So I want that there. So what I'll do is get some tweezers because super glue soaks through this like I don't know what. Or what the option is, oh, don't tell me the super glue is dried up. I need to test it on. Nope, we're fine. So what I'm going to do is going to drop super glue there, like that. Pick this up. And then just put that there and leave that to dry for soaking there. We're going to find on this one. I've decided on this one I'm not going to put a rock on that one, so he's not having one on. Neither is this guy. and neither that one, because they've all got like this thing. I don't want to overload them with terrain. But this one, he's going to have some on. I'm going to have one there, and I go get the big ones for this one. If they decide to stay on, you can, if you want to, put two together. Because that's what I'm just going to do now. Stupid bloody nose. I'm going to add one. You don't want to be perfect because the terrain's never going to be 100% perfect. It's like real life. You go outside, the ground could be up, down, rocks could be here, there, and everywhere. Like that. What you want to do is just leave that to dry. But with these ones that haven't, what we're going to do is going to get that to dry and get them dry now. So let me just get them dry and I'll be back in a sec. I've used some super glue activator because there's a lot of puddles of super glue in there, but it's come out a really good effect because it's gone rock hard. It fills in the gaps for the rocks. So what we're going to do next, the colour we're going to use is Mechanicus Standard Grey. Give it a good shake. And what we're going to do is you're just going to go straight in and paint the rocks. Make sure you don't touch your model with it. That's why I'm not very happy with this one, because I can't take him off the base. So yeah, just go around, cover up and get all your stones, your rocks, what you would call them, in that colour. And I will get back to you once I've got all that done. And there we go. They've all been painted up. Now we need to make a wash. So I'm using the stuff I found it in my drawer, and bloody brilliant stuff. So yeah, get any black paint, and you need some water. I've already got some water in here. Let's move them out of the way. Gonna pour a bit too much in, but that'll do. I might end up making too much for wash. Get some more paint. And we're going to pour a bit in, because like I said, we don't need to make it We don't need to make it a thin down paint. That's actually pretty, that's the way we want it. So when you do it, you want it like that. It's like nun oil. Similar to that sort of effect you're looking for. There's still some paint in here. Yeah, give it a really good mix because this bit's been a bit of a bastard. Right, there we go, done. And be very generous with this and literally paint it all over the rocks. Because you want all that paint to go in all the gaps, grooves. Basically how nun oil works. You could just use nun oil. And then do that one there. Leave that one to. Best thing to do with these as well is leave them to dry. I'm not going to air dry them, so I might have to go and make a cup of tea or something like that and let them dry. Right, yeah, so I'm going to have to leave that to dry. I'll probably go and wash this palette out while I'm at it. And I will get back to you once these are all dry because we can move on to the next step for these rocks. So I'll be back in a minute. Well, I should say 15-20 minutes I'll be back, but for you it'd be instant done. And there we go. They're all dried and to give it a dark colour. And it's got into all the grooves. I don't know if you can tell on camera. Next, we're going to get some white. Or you can use like a really, really light grey. Let me just shake it first. It would be helpful, wouldn't it? And then, what we're going to do is let the cat out a minute. She wants to go out there. Get my dry brush. Get myself some tissue paper. Get the bristles a good soaking. Remove all the excess off. Like I say, I always try on my skin. And what we're going to do is very lightly transform these rocks. Well, transform these into rocks. my dry brush and the white onto it. Very extra careful I don't get it on none of my models. There. Let's just remove him off, just to be safe, because I definitely don't want to get it on that. And then we're gonna do it on there. Like so. And that is how I do my box. So that's how I've been taught, been shown by somebody at Element Games. And you literally don't press hard. Yeah. So that's the box. Let me just give that a bit of a wow. That's gonna have to go into some RPA. I always give my dry brush a really good clean, because when it comes to dry brushing, you don't want excess paint going everywhere onto your models. So I will give that a good wash in a bit. Right, we won't need that for a minute. Next we're going to do is get him back on a minute. Put him back on. So next we're going to get a little turfs, what do you want to call them? I've decided these ain't having none of these extra bits. I'm going to just go and get these tufts, and I'm putting them, blocking them holes, because I don't really want them, to be honest. I could have just gone over and done some rocks on them, but I just don't want them. Just for me, I'm not feeling it. No, could do with a big one on that one. And because these already got sticky stuff on them already, it's just sticking them down. I need to get some more of these. If you want an extra one, you think, oh, I could do one there, put one there. Like that. I'm not going too much with them. Grab one of these. Stick against the rock. Like that. And then when it comes to this guy, grab a big one. I'm going to put one in where his feet is there. Like that. Place them anywhere you feel, anywhere you like. Literally, it's your imagination. It just makes it all start to come alive. Still got some other stuff to do yet, I have. Or should I say we have? Right, there we go. Just adds that extra bit there. Right, this is the bit I hate doing, but needs to be done. Right, get yourself a shitty brush, one that you're not worried about wrecking, or if you can clean it, good. We're going to get the glue, and then we're just going to get loads in. I'll show you on what I'll show you on one of them, and then also we'll do the rest after. So we need to take one of these guys off here, like so. We just put on there, so I don't get glue on my fingers then, and then I don't ruin my models. These could actually do with dipping in the RPA. Getting clean. Right, there we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to go around and cover the whole base in glue. Don't be too afraid as well to go under the tufts and stuff. Try not to throw your hole in though, because obviously that's where your man's got to go. Like so. And with this stuff, you can feel it starting getting tacky straight away. Like that. Let's put that in some water a minute. Now, what we're going to do then is that stuff that I was explaining to you, that stuff, the grounded stuff. We're going to get that stuff done first, which I've already got in here, look. And I'm telling you, it smells like spices. It really does. If you want, just go and stick it in. I'll do it that way. Like so. And then tap it off. Get yourself a rough brush, something like that, something similar to that, and you tough. Just give that a bit of a brush to get the excess off. Pardon me, and then tweezers, and that's your first step. That's first step done. What you're gonna have to do now is you can actually air dry them, so it actually dries up quite well. So let me just air dry a minute. Right, you're gonna place your man back on for a minute. You need to keep them on. Alright. Get the same brush that we just used, because what we're going to do is going to get the glue again, but this time we're just going to make little random spots like this. Where you feel like putting them. Like that. And then take him off. We don't want to scratch him. Now we're going to get the brown battlegrounded army painter stuff. And then we're just going to go and sprinkle a load of this on. Like so. Give it a tap. Alright. Put that away for now because I'm gonna need it again soon anyway. And just give that an air dry minute. And now we're gonna actually push him on fully now. So we're gonna push him there. And that's what we're going to do. And that's how we're going to do that for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these 3 done, that one done, and I'll be back to you once I've got that done. And there we go. And what I've done as well, I've gone around the bases and just gone around and painted them black. That's that one, and every single. Hang on, let's put that back down how it was meant to be. There we go. All these men have all been done as well. So 4 of them have been done. And that's basically how I do my terrain. I have got some other bits for terrain, but I've never touched them yet, so I wouldn't know how to do it, so I will have a look at them. I have found these guys. I found them in my box, and I've got 9 of them. So I might get these done on YouTube. So can anybody explain to me what these ones are called? If you want to have another look. And I want you to pick a colour that we could do. The colour I'm not going to be doing is Space Marine Blue, but yeah, just please let me know what colour to do these, what colour we should do them. And they're all over there. I found them in my thing. So I hope this was interesting for people. I hope everybody liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody who subscribed to me. Last time I checked this morning, for me I think it was on 81 subscribers. To me, that's a lot of people for me, and I really appreciate you all. Absolutely do. Need to get rid of this cold, this flu. And yeah, I will catch everyone on the next video, and I really do hope this is good for everybody, and see everybody next time. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.